Welcome back. UgurAsianBoss.com sent me something different. I saw them when I met him at the fair. I thought they might be interesting. It's nothing new. I made 6 years ago a video about the Crown Nocks. I call them castle knocks because they look like a castle tower. And it was relatively easy when you put them on a string that you ended up here knocking the arrow like this, and then you were breaking off this one pin. These ones here now way bigger, way more massive. I don't find one of the old ones anymore. You can have them black and white. I don't know now the prices. You just check on the website from Ugur. Let's see how they fit compared to my Unock, which is a tight fit. Wait, tight fit too. So I like this because sometimes you have tolerances and then it don't fit nicely. Let's see what it does. It feels good because you always have the right orientation, no matter where you get the arrow from. You always have it right because you don't hold it like this. You always, so you have the two sides to every story, and then it doesn't matter. Zack, works from back there. Works even for Slavic. So that. Grab them. You don't even need an orientation on the arrow because this thing is so wide here that the finger ends up naturally there. Then you just, you see that? Zack, and you can directly knock and throw. Zack. It's nice. Not so bad. So I'm not a Slavic shooter, I can't tell, but even my method of loading with these arrows is dead easy. So how often do I miss loading? You almost can't miss because they're so wide. So no matter how you hold them, even the shower shooting technique, you can't get them wrong on the string. So this is, I like, that's quite good. So it always works, see? So if you have them on, they don't go in. So if you have them wrong with the orientation, the string doesn't go in here, so it's too tight and the prongs are too massive. So there is no chance for a misalignment, and with that breaking knocks and dry firing. This one, every time, works just fine. Let's see how do they shoot? They shoot two fingers and they have the thumb here. You know, the famous school of I fiddle through here, and then easy peasy works too. So with this one, every knocking style works. The question is it too far? Because some people complain about, you see them here? Oh, I don't see anything in this sun because they're quite wide. But of course, if you do katra, it's not a problem. You see they're even a little more narrow than the big Batur Nocks. Babur, not Batur. This one, the first one was Batur. The Babur Nocks, they are wider, but of course in this direction they are smaller. But on the other side, you just don't shoot static. So you can think about katra what you like, but you do a little katra and then the arrow doesn't come on also. Zack, see that? Just nice. But of course all these knocks are only made for us for fun. Every professional will tell you, look, I can take normal knocks and just widen them and then I can shoot them, it's no problem. So if you're this purist, just stick with it, save your comment. We just want to have fun and explore new things. And for me, this one, no matter the orientation, works and doesn't interfere with the shooting. Nice. And weight-wise, you see this kind of like the X-Knocks, but they're from Alibo, 1.1 gram. The famous U-Knock, still one of my favorites, 1.2. And this one is 1.7, so it's not that much heavier that you need to worry now that your FOC I will do another video. My personal opinion, a little bit overrated, but we will see. They are nice made, so there's nothing, yeah, maybe here a little scratchy, but you know, a little sandpaper. But for the rest, they just disappear from the arrow nicely. You have them in black and in white. The tolerances of the inner part, which you put in a shaft, are similar. So here the same amount of force needs to be applied to get them in. There's a white one goes maybe in a little bit easier, but it's still in an acceptable tolerance. So they sit really strong in it. So you don't need to do something like I have to do with my Crown Nocks. There sometimes the shafts are different and the Crown Nocks don't fit. These ones just fit nicely. So let's see if we get a proper shot. Yup, nice. So they are fun. Interesting to experiment. So maybe get a few, try it. If it works for you, then get more. You see, you need to be the judge. It needs to be for you. If you're one of these guys, you know, I just take my normal Nocatec pliers. I did that too, but then with the pliers, you need to heat them a little, and then they are sometimes brittle, they break. And I'm a perfectionist. I want to have them all in the same shape. And yeah, maybe I don't have the patience for it, so I didn't manage to get 12 at least always in the same shape. And then I said they get a little brittle, break easy. Why should I do the hassle when I can get them ready? But it's just me. So all you modifying your own Nocks, feel free to do whatever you like. And last time, I don't know who it was, asked me how the M Nocks from Wormel look like. These are the M Nocks, M for Manchu. You see, they are quite massive, but they have this slightly conus going down there, so they are really easy to knock. And then, of course, you want to shoot them. You need to hold the bow first upside down. They are easy to, and then of course you shoot them with your thumb ring and what have you. M Nocks. Let's try and shoot them with the thumb ring. I just did a video. This nice cow or buffalo horn thumb ring from AsianBows.com, where you can get these Nocks too. How is it to knock with them? With the ring on, it works easy. And you have no problem, like when you use the X Nocks, that you would push the arrow off the string. They just sit there, smile, and wait for your shooting. Works with thumb ring, as nice as it works with any leather protection, but of course we don't use leather protection. The professionals only use thumb rings. But as I always say, never try, never know. I had my pre-formed opinion about these Nocks, and I thought they are like back in the time 6 years ago, these castle Nocks, that if you knock them wrong, you end up knocking like this and you break one of the prongs. They are sturdy and it's almost impossible. So you really need to force the string in here, but it's actually almost not working. So you really need to force, so it's not going to happen. You feel it, and you have with these wide flanks here, really nice sense for orientation, how the arrow is in your hand, and no matter how you knock then, it's just, you let the thumb run along here or whatever your method is, zack, and you have it. But you don't have to worry, odd feather, I don't care anyway, so, but you don't have to worry how you get the arrow. It's always zack, zack, only this little bit, then you have it. Nice. Works really nice. Should have checked the name on the website, but I don't know. I don't even know if they're already on the website. But go check them out, AsianBows.com, from my friend Ugur. Don't look at my arrows. Yes, I know they are crappy fletched. What can I do? Nobody's coming to me and said, listen, let me refletch all your arrows. Oh, what? They are nice, so they are not too heavy. They extend a nice, let's see how far they extend compared to a U-Nock. They're even shorter than a U-Nock, see that? So you have the string groove kind of like in the same position than your U-Nock, but then this flaring out is not there. They work really, really nice. So I have to redo my pre-formed opinion. They're really interesting. So just get a few. When you order something, maybe from Ugo, something else, a nice thumb ring, I said 95 euros for a really nice made. And this is, look how it fits. And then just get some Nocks, because shipping was probably only the Nocks. Doesn't make sense. So get directly thumbring. They're interesting. So if you're curious and you want to experience something different and something new, go get them and try them. And for the purists out there, stick with what you ever all did since ages and don't bother even commenting. But there are people that just like to do something different. Nice Nocks, seriously. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you, Ugo, for sending them to me. Catch you in the next one.